I'm Chris Lawrence in Dallas with your headlines on North Texas. A community is mourning the loss of a beloved neighbor in Fort Worth. As Adriana de Alba reports, he was sound asleep when a truck crashed into his apartment and killed him.
On a calm Tuesday night along Sycamore School Road, a moment of chaos stole the life of a man his neighbors adored.
Just very scary, traumatic.
Fort Worth police say a pickup truck left the roadway and crashed into this first-floor apartment. Video showing chaos as first responders rushed to the crash site. The red pickup truck slammed through the brick building, ending up fully inside the apartment.
What really happened?
Inside the apartment, 39-year-old Raidel Liranza Alvarez slept. Police say he did not survive.
I'm very sad, confused.
Off camera, Alvarez's sister told us he was a dentist from Cuba who had lived in the U.S. just 2 years.
That whole truck was in there.
These neighbors, who called him Ray, weren't related to him, but say he felt like family.
He was like a son to me, always willing to help me out.
Police say the driver stayed at the scene and passed a field sobriety test. Exactly why he lost control is still unknown.
It's a tragic loss for such a good person.
Donna Phillips, who lived next door to Ray, says he was the kind of neighbor who checked on people, helped them, made this apartment building feel like a community.
Nobody can make sense of it.
She says Ray was full of plans and full of purpose. He would have turned 40 this month.
He had dreams. He was on a journey. To see that taken from him is just traumatic.
Police say Alvarez died on the way to the hospital.
He just flew into that wall.
His neighbors say this corner of the complex won't feel the same without him, and they're praying investigators can explain what happened.
He wasn't ready to leave this world.
In Fort Worth, I'm Adriana de Alba.
Phone scams aren't new, but as one woman discovered, they can be easy to fall for. Brittany Costello has one family's warning after they suffered a devastating financial loss.
It started with a phone call. One Ann Reed would soon discover was the most expensive call of her life.
I fell for it because I thought I was working with the FBI. I really did.
She wasn't actually working for the FBI, despite the doctored documents that landed in her email from a person posing as FBI agent Mr. Richard Williams.
First time I saw it, I was like, that's fake. Just, it looked like a canned photo.
But she didn't check with her son, Matthew Reed, when her daily phone calls started coming in May 2025, back when she had close to $600,000 in a family trust.
I know where it's at. It's in a bank. It's safe. And I just wasn't so naive. I was so naive, and I've lost it all.
At 84 years old, Reed spends most days at her senior living apartment in Fort Worth when she's not out with friends. But life wasn't always so leisurely. She had 3 boys and went from a stay-at-home mom to conquering the business world, something she's proud, provided her family more than enough. Matthew is her oldest and has never questioned his mother's intelligence.
Very smart, very independent, and almost too independent sometimes.
But when the fake FBI agent on the other end of the phone started making demands, Ann Reed followed them. It's all here in the notes she was mindful enough to keep, including a voicemail from who she thought was Agent Williams.
Either you call us back or we take action.
She was asked to move money from the trust to several banks in Fort Worth and Keller.
They were telling me how much gold to buy and to put it this, then put it here and put it there.
These are some of the gold bars she thought she got by using the FBI's money to work a case. She doesn't remember why she thought that.
Reed met with someone in this parking lot off of Golden Triangle 3 different times. It's a closed Wendy's. That means no one is watching. There are no surveillance cameras to prove. She handed a complete stranger $500,000 in gold bars.
Almost every penny from her bank accounts.
I got on and looked at one bank account. It was closed. I opened another bank account. It was closed. No money. It was closed, zeros.
It's all part of the playbook, says Michael Dana, a retired Dallas police officer who worked financial crimes.
They know how much to feed you to get you to the next step.
He points to FBI stats showing seniors losing $4.8 billion to fraud in 2024 alone, up more than 30% from 2023. And Texans are among the victims who lose the most.
It's just mind-boggling that all the stuff's going on, how much fraud's going on, and no one is really paying much attention to it.
Until it's too late.
There are a lot of people who would say, I could never fall for something like this.
And they're wrong.
Anne Reed doesn't know how she fell for it, only how she feels now that it's over.
Sickening. And foolish. Dumb. What else can I say?
Now that the money she planned to leave her children is gone.
Hard. And to let them know I was so foolish I fell for a scam.
Her son is fighting to bring her scammers to justice. The Collin County Sheriff's Office confirms it's investigating. Reed says he got a call after he submitted his case to the FBI's website. Collin County investigators told him they were working a similar case.
We knew almost instantly there was no chance of getting the money back.
But there is still a chance. Their story could save another family. Dana says it should serve as a nudge to get involved with your aging family's finances sooner. And perhaps the most important advice.
Just don't answer. Just don't answer it.
He knows from the many cases he's worked just like Reed's. It only takes one phone call.
My guy who lost his $900,000, it all started with a phone call.
In Fort Worth, I'm Brittany Costello.
Yeah, best to ignore those unfamiliar numbers and be careful about what you're posting on social media. Every personal detail can help scammers trick you. You know, your heart breaks for Anne. It's just terrible how she lost so much money. But as Brittany said, we are hope that by sharing this story, we can stop it from happening to someone else. And those are your headlines from North Texas.